So it's still May, and it seems like we're more than halfway through mango season. It's been a crazy year. So we quickly put together this table and a couple of chairs and a volunteer, and so that we can taste some mangoes. I thought I would start off with something really exciting for you, Scott. Completely not saleable mangoes.
Okay, they're mangoes.
Because a lot of people, when they see a mango like this, say, no. And actually, this happens to be Pickering, and Pickering is sort of known for having a bunch of spots on it. It's small for a Pickering, so let's see if it tastes right. I'll use this for a little paper towel weight, and see how this goes.
Thank you.
So we're looking at this, and all the flesh looks perfectly fine. I am assuming it's going to be a normal Pickering. I haven't had one since last year, so
I don't think I've had one this year either.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Sweet, juicy.
It tastes like a mango to me.
Yeah, it tastes a whole lot
Surprisingly.
like a mango.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's certainly not very pretty to look at on the outside, but the flesh is absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's certainly a popular mango because you can keep it very small, and some people throw them in containers. But this original name used to be Hairy Carry because it has more fiber, and Carry is supposedly one of the parents of it. It doesn't have objectionable fiber. It's just compared to a Carry, which you look at it funny and it bruises. This is more bruise resistant. It's got slightly. It doesn't melt in your mouth quite as much.
If you hadn't mentioned fiber, it wouldn't have even occurred to me. It's not on the level of what I think of as a fibrous mango. I think of Francis. I think of East Indian. I think of those types of mangoes, and the fiber is not objectionable, but it's there. With this, it's a firm consistency, but there's absolutely nothing objectionable about it. There's nothing that strikes me as being fibrous about it either. It's a very nice taste. It is kind of Carry-esque or Angie-esque, something in that line. It's very good.
Yeah, popular mango. So here's another one. I think I'm going to get a little closer to the camera so that we can show you this. This is what often happens with ice cream mango when it rains. And sometimes even when it doesn't rain a lot, it tends to get these horizontal cracks in the skin, and then that's sort of an opportunity for insects to get in. But I know you know this already, but
what's a little extra protein?
But you go back to the firm flesh, and if you cut into it and it doesn't look right, you just cut back a little bit further. It's not like the whole fruit is poisonous or something.
Right.
It's just
it's a local issue.
Yeah. So here's another little thing. Of course, this is where the hole was, but you can see here that we've got this area here looks different. So chances are that's not going to be great. And area close to the seed here is also a completely different look than this flesh that's closer to the skin. So that's our strategy, is just to eat the stuff that looks right. So and it could possibly be this other side of the fruit is less bruised. So that one, I'm going to just go to the other side because I think that's the best piece from the first side. Let's see how this goes. Hate to give myself the better stuff, but yeah.
I think they look pretty comparable.
Yeah, they're comparable. Just going to take a little bit out of there and see how it goes. Ice cream mango.
It's ice cream mango.
Yeah. I'm just amazed that. Yeah, I thought that it was just like an advertising kind of thing. Let's give it a catchy name, but it actually tastes
Yeah.
like ice cream.
It really, really does. It's one of, in my opinion, it's one of the most distinct flavors of any mango.
Mm-hmm.
If you taste an ice cream mango, you kind of know it's an ice cream mango. There's nothing else out there that really has that same profile.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be related to anything. It's a tree from Tobago or Tobago.
Yeah.
And I don't know of anything that has been crossed with this mango. I mean, it would be great to have a wonderfully big mango that tastes like this, but
A Valencia Pride-sized mango
Yeah,
that tastes like
yeah.
ice cream. That'd be fabulous.
yeah.
Maybe somebody should start some working on that.
So I'm seeing a lot of ice cream in here, which probably you'll want to take home with you.
I won't object.
Yeah. This is a Dwarf Hawaiian. And Dwarf Hawaiian, it gets so that it doesn't look great here, but that's probably from rubbing on a branch. It might be a drop too, but it's feeling pretty firm. So Dwarf Hawaiian, we had a pretty nice year for that. It's a productive tree, but I was just looking at it a couple hours ago that we have 2 trees, and I think between the 2 trees we have about 10 fruit left.
Wow.
And it was like we had hundreds
Yeah.
or more
Yeah.
than that.
Yeah.
So this is
But it's early, so I mean it's...
yeah, but this might be farewell to Dwarf Hawaiian for both of us.
That's kind of sad. I actually really like it.
Yeah, it's
It's a very good fruit.
and this particular one, it was ugly, but it's looking great inside.
Perfectly good.
It's a good
That's
fruit.
just a really nice fruit. there's no two ways about it. It ranks way up there.
I really like Julie, which is one of the parents.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes that I get a Dwarf Hawaiian, and I usually have the ones that are on the ground and completely not saleable.
I'll be
And I
honest
think,
with you.
I think like this beats Julie, and I know that's heresy for a lot of people.
I was just going to say I'm going to make a lot of enemies, but this is preferable to me. Julie is an excellent mango, but this has an additional flavor component that Julie simply doesn't have.
And
Also, I think
it's a different texture too.
and it doesn't have that one day too late funk that Julie sometimes develops. If you get it not on the right day, it kind of goes from fantastic to ooh, kind of overnight. Yeah.
Yeah,
So these are a bit more forgiving, I think. than
yeah, and there's
Julie.
some people that like it when it's completely ripe and the flesh is creamy, but a lot of people like it before it's completely ripe. And that one was, I don't know.
It's pretty perfect.
Yeah, it's pretty. I would call that completely ripe, but it's not creamy. So
Yeah.
probably tomorrow it would have been creamy, but it's not going to get that chance.
Right, and the thing I like about Dwarf Hawaiian over Julie is that it's got a nice sweet sour balance, whereas I think with Julie you just get more on the sweet side, and there's nothing wrong with that. I prefer something with a little bit more of a tang to it.
Yeah, you can definitely
It's really nice.
taste that it's related.
Yeah.
And oh boy, it's got some protein on that. I am going to go run right over there and see if I can find a Julie, because everything else here we've got Dwarf Hawaiian. Oh well, here you can taste Duncan while I'm gone.
Okay. We're not gonna test Duncan.
Well, no, you get to.
I get to do a
tell them
solo.
all about it. Now, so this one
You're
is
all
a
in
drop,
trouble.
and so you got some of the drop. Let me give you
Yeah.
another one. No, because the bruise was over on that side, so it's easy to avoid those bruises. So here you go.
Why, thank you. It's a very smooth fruit. It has a taste at the beginning that really reminds me of prom Crimea. And I have to admit that's not my favorite flavor in the world, But it's a good fruit. I wouldn't personally. I wouldn't put it at the same level as a Dwarf Hawaiian, or certainly not a Julie. But it's a pleasant fruit.
So I
She'll
know
be
you.
surprised when she sees that. She'll see the video and she'll be like, "What is it?"
Well, you'll be surprised when you see this fruit.
That doesn't surprise me. Oh, yeah.
So
Okay, it's
yeah.
a bit more of a habitat than I had envisioned.
Yeah, this is what was available. This is Julie. You know, this is the kind of stuff that I taste test while I'm around the grove. And, you know, I never bring inside the house because it's just too much. But there is a good section here on the top of the fruit, I'm pretty sure. And
Yeah.
that should be very tasty. And then while Dwarf Hawaiian is fresh in our minds, we
Yes.
can say something relevant about that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's just this one little place here that I'm noticing the flesh looks a little bit different, so I'll just carve that out. You know, Scott, it's because I care so much about you that I give you
I'm protein
only the
deficient.
best.
Yeah. I've had these protein deficiency issues for years. Thank you. Cheers.
We might have to taste that Dwarf Hawaiian, right back to that again, to compare those two flavors.
Thank you.
I would say that just off my quick response is that the Julie is a richer flavor and the Dwarf Hawaiian is a brighter flavor.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Julie to me is sweet. It doesn't have any and sourness is not the right word.
Yeah.
Brightness, I guess, is
Yeah.
probably a better
Yeah.
word. But yeah, I very much prefer the balance of Dwarf Hawaiian to Julie is an excellent fruit. Don't get me wrong, but if it's the tree in my yard, it would probably be Dwarf Hawaiian.
I would share my water with you.
It's okay. I've got a jar over here. Mine's slightly boiling. It's fine.
So we have hot and
It's been
cold
it's
covered.
been in my car for the last X number of hours. Ah, glorious. Thank you.
So you have to say yes. Right?
Avoid
That would be lovely.
avoid scalding the skin.
That's another ice cream. Yeah, it's heavy
That's
on the
tragic. All those
ice
ice creams.
cream. Just seeing if we have anything else here. Try. I would say no. I think that completes our program for this one. So
Yeah.
basically, we tasted a lot of nice things, or
Yes.
two nice things. We've got Duncan and Dwarf Hawaiian Pickering ice cream and really sad Julie. But
She was good.
Yeah, it was tasty. You know, they were all good. But one of the things I wanted to do here is to show people that even if there's a small part, and this is way beyond what normally happens.
Pretty extreme.
Yeah,
example.
that's extreme.
Yeah.
But you know, it could be 5 or 10% of the fruit that you have to cut off,
Mm-hmm.
and you want to cut back to normal-looking flesh, normally that is just perfect.
Yeah.
So don't throw the whole fruit away.
Yes. Conserve. You'll
Yeah.
have much more fruit as a result.
Yeah, it's good for the waistline.
Yes. Possibly additional protein.